Good morning
Morning.
from MSC Armonia, and we are speeding up the Adriatic Sea this morning, heading towards Venice. And I think the intention is that we get into Venice as per the original time of the cruise itinerary, actually. And they're speeding up there just so that they can dock tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, which is what we were supposed to do originally. What that has meant, of course, is that they've sacrificed all the port stops bar one, which was Messina, which we did yesterday, didn't we?
We did, yes.
What do you think of Messina?
Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Lovely place.
Very sleepy, wasn't it?
Really sleepy.
Mm,
Very pretty, isn't it?
very pretty.
On the Straits of Messina, you can see across to the Italian mainland, and
Yeah.
we've never been there before, have we?
It's got lots of fountains.
Yeah.
Lots of beautiful churches,
Yeah.
isn't there?
I think if fountains and churches are your thing, it's kind of a real paradise for you because there's plenty of them. And when we disembarked, the first thing we did, we took a little walk along the Esplanade area, didn't we? And
Yeah.
we soon encountered a pretty harbour, but that magnificent fountain of Neptune, wasn't it? That was
That
stunning.
was
wasn't
lovely, yeah.
it? I've been there since like 1560 or something like that. But gorgeous fountain.
Really nice.
Yeah, really nice. And then we walked into the main town area, and supermarkets always attract us, don't
They do.
they? Yeah. What it is, there's a spa. Hey, we'll go in the
Yeah,
spa.
we'll go in there. It's nice to see different things as well, isn't it? I
Local
always like
foods,
going
local snacks, local delicacies, but also local chocolate, local sweets. Our rucksacks started to get a bit heavier after we visited the spa, didn't they?
Yeah.
So gluttony is one of the famous sins, deadly sins, isn't it? Okay, so we had to go to mass after that, which we didn't intend to do, but we walked and found into this fantastic church of St Francis of Assisi, because there's loads of churches, and we just thought, this looks
We'll
really
just go and
nice.
have a look.
We're going to have a look, and we walked right in the middle of mass.
So we thought we'd sit down.
Well, we'd sit down and do that. Mum would be pleased. There you go, Mum. It was a lovely mass, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
A very small congregation, but it really added a bit of impact, if nothing else. And the sun shining through the stained glass window was gorgeous, and that was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
After mass, we walked up to the War Memorial, didn't we?
We did. Oh, that's gorgeous, that.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a climb, but there's some lovely views across the top.
Amazing.
And there's some bars and stuff up there. You can see across the Straits of Messina and across the city.
And when you see the streets and stuff, the architecture is absolutely stunning.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? If you do go up there, do not miss the chance to go inside the church at the top.
We thought it was closed, didn't we?
We thought it was closed, but actually around the back
around the
there's a
side,
door
yeah.
that's open, and you can go inside, and it's a really moving and beautiful war memorial to those that lost their lives in World War II predominantly, and it's so well done, and it's just a really gorgeous memorial, isn't it?
It really is,
yeah. It leaves an impact, and reminds you of how lucky you are to be visiting here as a tourist and not with a rifle on your back. So after we did that, we walked back down into the city, chasing lizards a few times, didn't we?
We still never got a picture of a lizard. They're too quick, aren't they?
They are very quick. And then we went down into the main square area where there's another amazing fountain of Orion, and then we went into the main cathedral itself with the big, fantastic astronomical clock outside.
Oh, yeah. That was amazing. Unfortunately, we wanted to see that, but we were actually... Yeah, well, we'd actually gone and got some lunch, so we were having some paninis and stuff, weren't we? And we sat down and we started hearing it, but we were eating lunch fairly close to it, so you did quickly put down while we were waiting for the lady to bring it out.
So the astronomical clock puts on a big show every...
It's amazing. It starts off with a lion roar, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. A big show every midday, and these sort of like... I can say animatronic, but it's not that advanced. It's medieval, so mechanical figures come out and wheel around on a carousel and depict various scenes. Obviously, the designer was trying to display there, and it's done to Ave Maria. And I said the sound effects. There's cockerels going off and lion roars, and it's quite a scene and quite a sight, and draws a crowd. But inside the cathedral itself, the cathedral is...
That's stunning.
Absolutely stunning. Wow, what a place.
All up in the roof, all the gold leaf. And
the artwork and the architecture just blow you away. And as Annette said, we had a bit of lunch. I was so looking forward to something hot, because hot food has been a bit of a scarcity on the ship. And we had a nice panini. It wasn't expensive either, was it?
No.
Yeah, it was good. Very cheap, and had a local beer. a Messina beer. Actually, I've got one over there. Actually, you can go and get one on the shop. Messina beer,
Yay.
souvenir, and really that was really nice. And then we, we then decided we'd do a bit more exploring. Went down. There's loads of statues, loads more churches. And of course, some nice shops as well, wasn't there?
Yeah,
a nice shopping precinct there, wasn't there?
There was, and we actually went in and looked for some souvenirs and things like that, didn't we?
It was nice to do a normal cruise thing, wasn't it? Explore somewhere new, not been before, mooch about, chase the obligatory fridge magnets, and got myself a new hat,
another hat,
but the shopping area was really nice. But it was really sleepy, wasn't it? Really quiet.
It was very quiet.
There's people about.
It's a Saturday. It was a Saturday, and you'd expect it to be really busy.
Can't be in Italy and not try some gelato, of course.
Oh, amazing!
Well, that was good. Yes.
And it wasn't expensive, was it? It
wasn't expensive. No, really nice. And then we sat on the street in a little cafe, watching the world go by with some gelato and some coffee, and it was nice.
It was lovely.
It's what you come for, isn't it? And then it was a bit more shopping, wasn't it? For some more souvenirs to go back. And then it was back on board the ship, wasn't it?
It was.
And last night, we'd had a bit of a full-on day yesterday. We didn't do too much.
Full-on day, and you started coming down with.
We're both fighting the lurgy. We're not succumbed to it yet, but you can tell it's there in the background. So we're dosing ourselves up, actually off the alcohol last night. Just to try.
Yeah, we had Mojito Zero.
Mojito Zero. Actually,
very nice.
They're a thing.
It's refreshing.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
So trying to just make sure that we don't come down with the lurgy, because there's quite a few people hacking and coughing, and some of them actually look quite poorly. Yeah. Actually, and we don't want to add to that number. So let's try and keep ourselves fit and healthy, and make sure we get home in
Yeah, hopefully
okay.
So we went and did some slots, didn't we?
We did. Yeah, had another go in there. Slot machines in the casino.
That was a bit of fun.
Whiled away an hour for €10.
Didn't win anything, did we?
Didn't win anything, but hey, it was a bit of fun, and then we got a fairly early-ish night on Crashed Out, and up fairly late this morning. So today is
it's going to be a lazy day today.
Lazy day,
at sea, isn't it?
Another day at sea. Just what we needed. I've run out of books to read as well, which is obviously a bit
I
know. And then we get our instructions for disembarking later today, pack our bags and be outside the door at midnight or whatever it is tonight.
And we're keeping our fingers crossed that we get to see a bit of Venice, aren't we?
Well, that's the plan. It does depend on what time they disembark us tomorrow.
And see if they sorted out that baggage transfer for us.
As we said yesterday, we kind of paid for this baggage transfer to the airport, but not that confident that that's going to work. And we certainly had nothing more from MSC to explain how it works or what our instructions are. Hopefully,
but aren't you supposed to go today?
We're going in a minute, I think, in about 10-15 minutes.
So gosh, yes.
To try and get some more instructions. So hopefully we'll be a bit wiser after that. Okay. Well, look, thank you again for joining us. Really appreciate you giving us your time, and we'll be disembarking and heading for home tomorrow. And in terms of vlogs, we'll do another vlog when we get home.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll give our overall thoughts, I think, on not just the incident with the Bolivian passengers, but the MSC experience
it's the first
overall.
Time, isn't it?
Yeah, we're trying, and hopefully worked out is that we always try and look for positives, and there are plenty of positives, but of course there have been things you probably picked up on that we've not been that happy with. But we'll try and put it into some kind of balanced review when we get home. All right. Well, thanks very much. Cheers.
Thank you. Bye.
Why not follow us on our travels and adventures by liking and subscribing? Cheers.